My name is Astrid Smallenbroek and I'm running for union president, and the reason that I'm running is because when I came to Stirling 4 years ago, I never thought that this is something that I could achieve or something that I could do, and I think I've grown great amounts, and I just want to give that opportunity to as many people as possible. One of my main points is mental health, so I want to get an extra counsellor at the university, but before hiring that counsellor I'd like to do some research into what students are currently struggling with, and then hire a counsellor that has experience in that area. I'd also like to train all of the counsellors in LGBT issues to make sure that they're well equipped to handle any issues that might come up, and I'd also like to advertise outside mental health services. Another one of my main manifesto points is the student hub, so I'd really like to basically get rid of it because the lack of confidentiality and waiting times are absolutely ridiculous. So basically any kind of student service kind of or financial support that you want, you have to stand possibly in front of a line of people and say, well, this is what I'm here for, which is obviously far from ideal, and I don't think that's okay. And then I'd say that my last main manifesto point is, I don't know, let me have a think about what my last, rent probably. So I'd really like to get a rent freeze on the older properties, but also expand the fund that the previous union president, or current union president right now, has secured. I think a rent freeze on the old properties is definitely doable, and I'd also like to get the union to conduct research every single year on an annual basis as to if that rent is the rent support that we have at the moment is sufficient, and if it's being advertised adequately, so that the university can't turn around and say, well, only 7 people have accessed the fund, when actually it's not being advertised adequately and more students still do need support with their rent. Yes, I do think so. I think knowing and having worked with the union for the past, being quite involved with the past 2 years, I understand that rent isn't as easy as screaming at management and trying to get a good deal. So I know that Dave worked incredibly hard on it, Andrew worked on it as well, but unfortunately it kind of backfired on him. But I do think that the deal that Dave has gotten right now is probably the best deal he could have gotten at the moment, because we now currently have some of the cheapest student housing in the whole of the UK. So I don't see why that wouldn't be seen as a good deal. I mean, I'm not saying that there's not more to do and there's not more to fight for, but yes, I do think it's a good deal. Okay, so this is actually an issue that we need to work with the council on, because the council are the ones that sign the contract with First Bus. So First Bus are currently running the minimum amount of routes that they're contractually obliged to. So I would work with the council and say, well, actually this isn't okay, we need to First Bus needs to up their game, so we don't want you to renew that contract unless there's more regular bus services and we have student prices for people outside of Stirling, because with the rising population and your cap on HMO housing, we have more students moving outside of Stirling, and we need to be accounting for that and making sure that they can get into uni at an affordable price. I wouldn't be standing if I didn't think that I'd do a really good job at this, and I think that I've had a lot of experience in the union, and I know I have a structured plan for how I want to achieve every single manifesto point, so I'm not going in without an idea of how to achieve every single one of my manifesto points. And I'm not saying that that plan will work, but at least I have some kind of ground work to work on.